Welcome to the Students' Response Systems lesson. Research shows that when we are essentially being passive in a classroom, our brains have a limited capacity to maintain attention for very long. Therefore, getting students to participate is necessary, regardless of whether it is a face-to-face or a remote session. In this lesson, we present a type of educational tool that fosters student participation in the classroom. We are talking about students' response systems. We will first define what a student's response system is, then present some other common names by which they are known. Next, we will introduce systems that are web-based applications in order to facilitate the widespread use of such systems. And finally, Socrative will be described as it is one of the most common applications used today. Breaking up study sessions to poll the audience and gather information on what our students know or don't know in real time can have obvious benefits for assessing students' achievements, but it can also enhance participation and maintain attention levels. For this purpose, some handheld electronic devices were developed several decades ago. These devices were called clickers or remotes and allowed teachers to ask questions and generate an audience response instantly. We could define a student's response system as any system mainly used in a face-to-face setting, but not exclusively, that is used to poll students and gather immediate feedback in response to questions posed by the teacher. These systems are also known by other terms such as classroom response, personal response, or audience response systems. Generally speaking, using students' response systems involves 4 distinct steps. An initial step prior is the quiz creation, which typically incorporates multiple choice and/or true-false questions. In class, teachers present concepts and materials together with questions asked for students' feedback. Next, the audience uses the students' response system to answer to these questions. Once this process has finished, the system tabulates and grabs some responses so that they can be displayed. Finally, students' response can be exported for further analysis and assessment. Today, smartphones, tablets, and laptops are all common used by students, taking advantage of what is known as bring your own device policy. Clickers have been replaced by web-based students' response applications. This approach enables teachers to easily carry out such on-the-fly polls and many educational contexts. Currently, a wide variety of systems are available, such as which have versions that are free of charge. This slide shows some of the most well-known options. In the next slides, we will describe the Socrative application, in particular its main features and how to use it, following the general 4 steps introduced earlier. Before being able to use the application, the teachers must register and request a code for the class or a room name. By sharing this room name with our students, they can join our session. Although there are some pro plans, we will focus on a free version, which allows teachers to create just one public room for up to 50 students and launch one activity at a time. Creating a questionnaire is very straightforward, as you can simply add questions for several available types, which are multiple choice, true, false, or open-ended short answers. For each of the questions, you can also insert an image and an explanation, if you consider it appropriate, of course. These advantages are the possibility of saving the questionnaires and sharing them with colleagues. The normal way of questioning students is through launch a quiz. However, Socrative offers different delivery methods and settings. For instance, teachers can decide when the different questions are presented, or can let students work at their own pace, which is known as open navigation. Other options include organizing questions or even answers to appear in a pre-established or random order, as well as choosing whether questions feedback is so or not. The space race allows students to work in small groups to answer questions on a Socrative quiz. Finally, exit ticket is a quick check-in exercise designed to be used in the last few minutes of the class. While students are answering, the application gives you the option to access a live results table. As you can see in the figure, this shows the percentage of progress or score for each student, as well as the class total percentage for each question. Additionally, with green and red colors, the teacher detects the difficulties and provides students with instructive feedback. After finishing the activity, Socrative stores all the students' answers, so teachers are able to create reports regardless the delivery method. In fact, this is perhaps one of the most interesting features of this tool. To sum up, the following main ideas have been presented in this video. What a student's response system are, as well as their main functions. The advantage of web-based system versus traditional clickers. And finally, the general features of the Socrative application and how to use them. Thank you very much for your attention.